Hello, everyone. Divine Seer here. I just had to come on here right now because I'm sitting here thinking, and I just had to come on here and say a few things because um, it's like in regards to a relationship, you guys. And I was just sitting here thinking, like, you know, on the feminine perspective and the masculine perspective or whatever. And I mean, we all have both in us, you know what I'm saying? It's just about balancing this out, balancing the masculine and feminine out. Okay, so where I was sitting here thinking like a true empress, all right, and a reverse empress. I was just thinking like, so when we meet our guy or whatever, or just date, period, guy, female, like I said, it doesn't really matter because we all have them in us. Some, like right now, I'm kind of sitting a little bit in my masculine because I'm single. I'm out there doing my thing, working and making sure I'm getting my bag up. Okay, so, but um, so you have them where the relationship with the true empress ends or whatever, right? Because the emperor is feeling like that female is like maybe she too much for me, or she's conceited, or she just not on my level, blah 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 blah, whatever goes through that person mind at that moment, or the reason why the relationship ended, and it was just like no bother. Because with a true empress, you know what I mean, we're for one not gonna get that dumb shit. Okay. We gonna speak the truths. We gonna speak how we feel, and we're when we get to where we really need to be, and we're knowing our true worth, you know what I mean? We're not gonna let certain shit slide. And when we speak on it, we ain't even gonna be too much rude with it. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna be rude with it. I know I don't be rude with it, but I speak on it. I be calm. I be calm with it, and I say how I feel. And my thing is that the emperor or might get in his feelings, and then it might even be like a little back and forth or whatever. But it's not even gonna go that deep because at the end of the day, agree to disagree. Because we we all have our own opinion. You know what I'm saying? A true empress and a true emperor, we have our own opinion. But sometimes it can clash until you communicate about it. You know what I'm saying, to make it better. And because with that being said, you have to put in a little work with each other. Like when something comes up and you kind of trigger each other a little bit, that's how you end up resolving that problem, by just communicating, you know what I'm saying, and go from there. But you'll have a better understanding, you know what I'm saying, and then you move past it, and it won't be a triggering moment anymore, Now, like with what I'm thinking is what they call them, a reverse empress. Anyway, the female that's like, just say similar to us, but they on some karmic shit, like some get back type shit, or some what they can get out of it. You know what I mean? So they be more feeding that emperor's ego, where they can, every time they say anything that they feel like they can get some paper or whatever, or not even caring how crazy it seems, or whatever, they just down for it. They feed them that ego, because at the end of the day, like, yeah, we about to get that bread, we about to whatever, or just whatever be on their mind. And like I said, with us, the true Empress, we're not gonna know if we don't agree with that shit. We don't agree with it, and we gonna speak on it. And no, I don't really agree with that. I'm sorry, but and the only reason why I will put I'm sorry in that is because this is my man that I'm talking to. Now, a random person in the street or somewhere I'm in a gathering and someone, whatever, I'm going to speak my opinion. I'm not going to say I'm sorry in the middle of it. But now with my man, I'm going to say, I'm sorry. And then I'm going to explain, a little bit of why I said what I said, because now we're having a conversation about this problem that I just said that I don't agree with him in it. But, yeah, I voice my opinion and I be calm with it. I don't be like blah 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 blah. And then if it starts to try to go too far or whatever, I'm not even going to allow it to go there, because I don't have time for that. That's just too much. That's putting in too much energy for that, and I ain't got time for all that either. So I'm just gonna be like, well, look, I'm not saying what you said is wrong. I just don't agree with it, and so we just agree to disagree at this point, because you have your opinion, I have mine, and but you squash it. You know what I'm saying? You squash it right then and there. Where back in the day, you know, it might have been a really heated argument, what I'm saying, that could have led to anything. But as you evolve, you look past all that and you know the type of man or type of woman that you want in your life. And, it's just, it's crazy. But, like I said, we're very independent. So, if some things we feel like one of us, are expressing more than the other, because the other one at this point is shutting down, and you still trying to communicate with this person, and now y'all kind of talking about what's causing the problem, but what's causing the problem is still there, so that means you're not trying to work on it. So we're not meant to stay in those situations. You know what I'm saying? If your real, your true worth, you're not going to stay in something where it's trying to make you feel sad or get miserable. You're not even going to go allow yourself to get that low like you have before in the past. Like I said, we evolved past certain things. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to push on. Say what we need to say, whatever needs to be said, and we're going to push on from there. Because we don't mind being single. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes dealing with men, back in the day, dealing with some men, were putting up with some stuff that I should not have put up with, or, just staying longer than I should have. You know what I'm saying? And then the men be out there still doing what they doing, even after we sit there telling them what's going to be and how it's going to be. And when we be fed up, we be fed up, like R. Kelly said, when a woman fed up. So we keep on, you know what I'm saying? At that point, we put up with a lot of crap. So we done got used to you not being there. So then what we do? When we finally decide to move on, what we do? Get the fuck on out of there and push on. For real. We don't have time for all that dumb shit. And now I ain't got time for shit at all. When I tell y'all I listen to my higher self like boom, boom, or be on it, I'll save myself from a lot of BS. Seriously. Like, I start noticing, like, I leave a dude alone within a year. You know what I mean? Then it went from, like, shit, what, 9 months, then 6 months, then, damn. So I'm dropping down by threes and shit. So anyway, then, yeah, like a month. And I'm like, wow, I'm really like, I don't care no more. Like, do I want a companion? Yes, I do. You know what I mean? But I want that right one for me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is not perfect. But I know there's a man out there that's perfect enough for me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not pushing the issue. I'm just steady pushing on and not giving up. Still having faith and believing that there is a man out there for me. Yeah, so I was actually just sitting here thinking about all that. And it's really, crazy, but not really, because it is what it is. And you, as you evolve, you see it more. It's like so clear. Like, oh my goodness, so clear. And you be like, whoa. I know it still be amazing me, right? And I'm just like, I'll be like geeked up. And I'll be just like, thank you, Lord. Thank you. I've seen so many things and so many people. And I just be like, wow. All right. I see I gotta start moving back away from you too. No matter how many years I've known a person, months, whatever, family, siblings, when the Lord starts showing me I gotta move away from certain people, I start moving away from certain people. Because these are the people that the Lord is letting me know that when I really get to when I get to that last chapter of me being able to live my bliss, because I deserve it. I know I deserve it. I know I deserve it, and I know I'm going to receive it. I know I am. So my thing is, the Lord is showing me who I need to release, who I need to let go, because they are not going with me to the next chapter of my life. They will not be receiving none of my blessings except to do whatever it is that I know that I said I was going to do. Complete that shit and moving on to my next chapter of life. And I'm ready. I'm ready. Because my birthday was this past weekend. And when I did my spiritual bath, I went away for a weekend. I went away just by myself. And I tell y'all, I've never done that. Whenever I go somewhere, like birthdays, whatever, when I go somewhere to chill, I'm asking a friend, whoever my friend is at that time. I'm asking a friend to go with me, or I'm taking my children with me, and we gonna do something, and I'm gonna enjoy myself a little. Try to anyway. But everyone that I had to go with me, well, not everyone, but it's just like, even with the ones that I could kind of do some things with, it would be a blockage. Like I couldn't go past a certain point with that person, and so therefore it's like it never happened. But with the ones that I took to my destination at that point in my life, it was like it was a lot of complaining, la. I can't enjoy myself. So this time I went by myself. I took myself and I really enjoyed me time. And when I tell y'all, I took that spiritual bath and I asked the Most High to show me, to let me know, to give me the information that I need of the people that are for me and those that are not. Just let me see. And when I tell you he revealed something to me that next day, it broke my heart. And as I said that, a hummingbird just flew right in front of me. Oh my God, it just hovered, like right there in front of my face for a minute. Wow, confirmation. Ah. Mm. Thank you, Lord. Mm. So it's like, I know what I gotta do next. I know what I gotta do next. But anyway, I just had to kind of get that out there because that was some things on my mind, and I don't know, maybe it's some of you empresses out there, you queens and goddesses, and you know what I mean, that kind of be feeling the same way I'm feeling. You know, if so, you know, hit up the comments or something, let me know. But for real, that's just how I'm feeling. Like, but how the emperor, you know, treats us, it kind of and we walk away. It's not the end, at least not for me. Like I said, I have faith that one day I'm gonna end up running into who I'm meant to be with, that's gonna understand me on a higher level. You know what I'm saying? Where one of us gonna be the teacher and the other's gonna be the student, and vice versa. You know what I mean? Shit, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm doing me by getting my paper, for real. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I love y'all collective. Y'all keep pushing me and strong. Sending you all love and light. Peace.